Update. It is looking like it has no plan of slowing down. It is looking like it has no plans of slowing down. Hello, and today I'm asking the question on everyone's mind. What is the best setting to cook a piece of toast on? And for the bread toasting experiment, we have our trusty Hamilton Beach toaster with settings 1 through 7. Pretty nice. And for our trusty bread, Sara Lee. Half eaten, because I was hungry and I ate a little bit for, damn. It looks like a Walmart employee sat on this motherfucker. Let me inspect to make sure the bread is up to par. After inspecting the bread, it seems the bread got sat on or thrown somewhere in the Walmart process, because this is what it looks like. This ain't gonna work for our science experiment. I want nothing but the best for this experiment. So I will be heading to Walmart to get another loaf. Bread is acquired, and I got white sandwich bread from Great Value. Nothing screams America like fake bread. Now you might be asking me, Jackson, it looks like you didn't even go to the store. And you would be correct. You have a keen eye, sir, because I predicted this. A sensei is always prepared for his science experiment, so I got this bread. I knew this was gonna happen. And for our experiment, there will be 8 pieces of bread I will be tasting and seeing which is the best. We will do 1 bite regular bread and 1 bite smeared with butter, just to see if it makes it any better. And the first bread that is on our chopping block is uncooked, just plain Jane, no toasted bread. Now I will be trying the bread. I already took a bite and realized I wasn't recording. So I'll do it again because Sensei never misses with his experiments. Solid, good piece of bread, would have again, but it's just plain. Nothing to scream bread about. So for that, I give it 7 out of 10. Now we will try it with butter. And for our butter of choice, we have Land O'Lakes butter with olive oil and sea salt, used lightly. We have our first downfall of the non-cooked bread. Because the bread is not toasted, the structural integrity is lacking. It was very hard to spread butter. But now we commence the butter bite. Okay, very good. Classic butter bread, can't go wrong with it. 8 out of 10, bumped it up a point. Now we move on to toast level 1. Very lowest setting. And it is cooking. I will see y'all when it pops. I even got an action shot of it coming out for y'all. First reveal, shit, that's hot. Light toast. This is okay. Barely any toast on this side, but this side is like a waffle or a Whataburger piece of Texas toast. Looks very appetizing. Excuse my dirty fingers. I was just working on my car. Now for the toast level 1 setting, non-buttered bite. Very good, very crunchy. It has a little crisp, but it's still fluffy. That's what I like. That's a good bite. I give that 9 out of 10. This is how I like my toast. I don't like it burnt. Now we are on to the buttered bite, and we will see if this is any better. Buttered is now smeared. Now we will commence the chomp. That is a good bite, I will admit. Dare I say, 10 out of 10 bite. I will say, that is arguably one of the best pieces of toast I've ever had. I hate to say it, it might be because it was Great Value white bread. I don't know what they'd be putting in there. I don't want to know, but it was good. 10 out of 10. Now we will commence toast level 2. I will also see y'all when this pops. No action shot with this one because I was playing with my cat. Very hot to the touch. Good, even browning on all sides of the toast though. Will this side have it? A little toast on this side. It is starting to look dark brown. Now we will commence toast level 2 non-buttered bite. Slightly more crunch. A little easier to get down. A little fluffier, crispier. I also 9 out of 10. Not much difference from the last one. Now we are on to the buttered bite. Butter is now smeared. Let's commence. Little worse than the last one, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give buttered a 9, non-buttered on level 2 an 8. I bumped it down, sorry. I'm also changing the non-toasted bread. That is a 6, and with butter it's a 7. Now it is time for toast level 3. 3 is for me. We are almost halfway to death toast. And begin. Oh, okay, and begin. I will see y'all when it pops. Level 3, we are beginning to get some char. This side is a pretty good toast, but this side is getting a little black. I will make my hypothesis that this will begin the end. This is where the toast will take a downturn. And without further delay, this is toast level 3, non-buttered bite. If someone gave me this toast, I would eat it to not hurt their feelings. You are picking up on the char though. I will admit, it tastes like charcoal. Just a smidge though. I would give this a 5 out of 10. Now we move on to the buttered bite. Buttered bite is on the way. Like my grandma always said, butter can only save so much in the food world. The butter masks the char, but I still pick up on it. This is a 6 out of 10. I would still eat it if it was in front of me. However, we are moving into uncharted territory. I don't think many people put their toaster on level 4. But this is for science, and it must be done. Okay, level 4 fought back. I will see y'all when it pops. Toast level 4 is now completed. It is looking more burnt, and I am not looking forward to eating this. This side doesn't look too bad, but this is beginning to look black all over. I will now be doing the level 4 non-buttered bite. Instant char, very bad. The last one was a subtle char. This is the majority of the bread. The main course is char, which is not favorable. I'm gonna be honest. I also would give this a 4. I would be upset about this if I got this at a restaurant. Now we'll be doing the buttered bite of this toast. We have our butter, we have our mouth. Let's mix them. Not horrible, but not good. 5 out of 10. The butter, like I said in the last one, can only do so much. Still better than the non-buttered version. Now we go into even more uncharted territory. We are past the halfway threshold. Level 5. No man has ever gone this far willingly. But we are here today because I am a scientist and I am here to teach y'all the dangers of toasters. If y'all can see this, this is the first toast that a slight bit of smoke is coming out. I am very worried about the following toast. I don't know if we will be able to make it to level 7. The toast has just popped and it is extremely smoky. It is like a campfire in here. Without further ado, here is level 5 toast. Very charred, almost edge to edge blackness. This side is even now black, both blacks. Not good. We will now commence the level 5 toast unbuttered bite. Here we go. Immediate char. Overwhelming. Too much. Still edible though. That is gonna get a 3. Now we move on to the buttered version. The butter is here and you know where I am. I am also here. So here we go. Maybe I put too much butter on. That is another variable I did not account for. Your sensei is sorry. Not bad. The aftertaste is absolutely horrible though. I don't know what I gave the last one, but it's marginally better. Maybe half a point. So do with that what you must. We are now 1 level away from the max setting on this toaster, and I don't think the bread will survive number 7. But here's number 6. I will be on standby just in case this catches fire because I don't want my apartment to sue me. Level 6 is now active. And to cleanse my palate, because all I taste right now is charcoal, I don't even know why I'm cleaning. I'm acting like the next one is gonna be any better. It's gonna be even worse. Spoiler alert. Because that's how toasters are. They keep getting worse. But as a palate cleanser, I am pouring myself a tall glass of milk because milk is good for the bones. Cleared. And just like the last piece of bread, I don't know if you can see it, but the smoke has came back once again. It is like a bad case of the flu. It bounces back from one piece of the bread to the other. I will stand here on standby in case this increases in smokitude. Update, I was about to have to get a pillow because the smokitude is going crazy right now, but it just popped. Let's see how it is. Very hot and almost completely black. The only non-black is this ring of fire. And the other side, also the same. The ring of fire is the golden part. And without further ado, this is toast level 6 non-buttered bite. I am predicting this will taste like a campfire start to end. Immediate campfire. If you want to taste like you're eating ashes, this is great for you. I don't know who is toasting their bread this far, unless it's a sick prank. I give this a 1 out of 10. This is leaving a horrible taste in my mouth. Now we will spread the butter and spread it into my mouth. My schmear is immaculate. Now we will see how my chomp is. For the first time ever, the buttered bite might be worse. I don't know why, but the butter made it worse. That was not what I was expecting. I forgot what I gave the non-butter version, but give this half a point worse. Now we're moving very hard into the danger zone. The dreaded level 7 toast. The max setting. I will be on standby the entire time. I will probably have to get a pillow to not get evicted from my apartment. I'm gonna need as much palate cleansers as I can have on this last piece of bread. Say hello to Kitty. Update, I don't know if it's getting smoky in here or if the charred bread has got to my brain and it is making me hallucinate. I will keep y'all updated on the smokitude. Update, the smokitude has just began on the level 7 bread. I need to keep a close eye on this. I do not want to smoke the house out. Update, it is looking like it has no plan of slowing down. I will now begin getting the pillow to waft the area. That is looking horrible. But we will waft, so we do not get evicted from the apartment. It is looking like it has no plans of slowing down. Smoke is filling the house. I am beginning to get worried. When will this? Okay. The test of the level 7 is now over. The smoke shall be clearing soon. Any much longer and I think the fire alarms would have went off. I'm just saying. Let's see how the level 7 looks. Very firm. Very black. Almost completely black. The golden ring of fire is even darker now. Let's flip to the other side. Like the same, the golden ring is darker. Crumbs are emassing crazy style off this piece of bread. I am very much dreading this bite of bread, but this is level 7 toast, non-breaded bite. Covers my teeth in char. Great. It's like charcoal activator. Oops, forgot to have the light on. Surprisingly, I think the worst one was worse, or the last one was worse. The aftertaste on this one is actually unbearable. This is gonna get a 1 out of 10. Let me slurp my palate cleanser. Now we move on to the buttered bite of the level 7 toast. The butter is getting infected with charcoal, but that is okay. We will now be commencing the buttered bite, and my phone keeps moving. Really hits the back of your lungs if you try to talk. I don't know the science, but the last one was definitely worse than this one. But the aftertaste on this one is 10 times worse. This is getting 1.5 out of 10. And with all the breads being consumed, that is the end of the experiment. What I've learned from this is that butter on bread makes it better by 1 point every time, except for one outlier, which I don't know what funky business went on there. More experiments will be on the way. I have some cooked up. Spoiler alert, the next one will be involving eggs. But with that, Sensei Jackson's experiment is now concluded.